Give me the bass.
Hi, my name is David Samuel, and I'm one of the strength and conditioning coaches for the Search of a Hero concept. The purpose of our training is to make sure that the football player is developed in all different types of levels. So we can't just work just with the footballing skills, we have to work with the strength and conditioning. So therefore we're going to put together a bank of exercises that are there for the development of all football players, both male and female, from the ages of 11 up to senior level. So for beginners, intermediate and advanced. So please enjoy these exercises, and if you have any questions, please contact us on the email that will pop up at the end of this program. Thank you.
Give me the bass.
So now we're going to go to what I will call a bit more advanced exercises using the Olympic bar. I will call these exercises advanced stage 1. So many versions of advanced, but when we start to use Olympic bar, it becomes far more technical, the exercise. So now we're working with free weights. Okay? So, Andre, step forward. Lift the bar up. And step back. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Get the feet straight, stop there. Open the feet, look in the mirror, look at your feet, look where your position is. Okay? Elbows up, good. Alright. So now we're going to go into a squat. It's a front squat. So breathe in, go down slowly, push the bum back. So remember, sit down, stand up fast. Okay? So now with the Olympic bar, you see that the bar is wobbling. This obviously makes exercise more difficult. Go down slowly. He has to control the bar with his strength. Breathe out, come up fast. Still maintain good technique, lift the elbows up. Okay. Keeping the bar balanced. Coming down slowly, breathing in. The bar weighs 20 kilos, so he comes down slowly, hold. Breathe up, stand up fast. So it's the same squat position like the beginner exercise, but now it's intense. He's got the Olympic bar. Okay, so it needs to be fully focused on the exercise. 2 more reps. Breathe in, come down slow, push the bum back. Hold it there. Strong spinal position, drive up fast. Good. Last one, last one. Slow, 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 don't rush. Push the bum back, push the bum back. Come up fast. One more, wasn't happy with that last one. Elbows up, elbows up. Remember, push the bum back from the beginning, sit. Drive up fast. Okay, put the bar on, steady, steady, steady. All the way, keep coming a bit more. So, and rest it there, step back a bit. Stand tall, look in the mirror. So basically, for the sake of the camera, I'm standing in this position. But under supervision, in a real training situation, I will be standing in this position to make sure that he's safe. Because now we're working with an Olympic bar. We're working with free weights. If something happens, then there is no support like in the machines. So if he trips, if he loses concentration and he falls, if I'm standing in this position, I'm in no position to help him, to assist. So under a real training situation, not for filming purposes, but for a training position, I'll be here, again, using the mirror as my visual guide for both of us. Close enough to him to maintain physical assistance if something goes wrong. Close enough to him to give him physical assistance and physical instructions. Close enough to him so he can hear my voice and I can hear his breathing. And also close enough to him to make sure that, right, he can hear me. Because normally in the gym, you have music, you've got another guy working on this side, you've got another person working on this side, so there can be distractions and interruptions. That's why I want to be with him close and tight in a real training situation. But for the purpose of the filming, that's why I stood on the left side so I can explain the exercise. So don't get confused, okay? When the athlete is working with free weights, like the Olympic bar, that means to say they have gone through the stages of what? Building a foundation with a body weight, building on the foundation with the machines, now they're strong enough, mature enough to handle a free weight. Okay? So I've been working with Andre for some time now, so I know that he could handle this. But again, I don't overload it, I just give him the bar. Okay? Andre weighs around 50 kilos, so the bar weighs 20. So I know that I've built up enough stability in his joints and his muscles to handle the Olympic bar, because when he gets to 15, 16, and I want to do more dynamic exercises with the Olympic bar, he would have had 2 or 3 years preparation of working with the Olympic bar first. Okay? So front squat, great exercise for the legs, build great power and also building great core stability. Next exercise is step up with a high knee lift. It's a double step, more or less. So it's a double power movement, because obviously when you run, when you jump, you use both legs. So it's a double dynamic movement from the legs. Okay? So it's an upgrade to the body weight step up. It's an upgrade to that. So we're using dumbbells, extra resistance, not just the body weight, and we're using the bench. Okay? Not the box. Off we go, Andre. Okay, so we maintain here. Up in the knee. Good posture. Strong back leg. Step down again. Step down again. Okay, start again. Posture. Fight the balance. Fight the balance. Good. Step down with the right leg. Hold. Okay, again. So he drives up. Posture. Posture. Fight the balance. Fight the balance. Hold the dumbbells tight, strong core, step down with the right leg. Hold it there. Okay, so make it a double impact. Pump up. Left leg, right leg. Go. There you go. Step down with the right leg. Okay, hold it there. So the balance sometimes shifts from right to left, but the purpose is to maintain the balance so that the core must work, because obviously in a game of football, you get hit off balance. So here we work with maintaining the balance. So obviously one leg is in the air. So of course, you just think to yourself, one leg in the air, you're going to be a bit shaky. Now he's stepping high on the bench and he's got dumbbells. So it's even more, you say, intense to exercise. So the idea is that when he gets to play a game of football now and he gets hit, he can maintain his balance. So when he's running with the ball, you get hit, you can maintain your balance. So the idea of this exercise is a double impact movement, working on the core stability, working on the balance, working on the central nervous system, working on the coordination, okay? Working on power. Let's go again, 2 more reps. Double power, pump up. So, fight the balance. Step down with the right leg when you're balanced. Up again. So, and down. And relax. Okay. So you don't need heavy weights for this exercise, okay? Because obviously we don't want to overload the body again. So we start with the light dumbbells, and obviously you build it up. But you don't need heavy dumbbells, because you want to work with power and explosivity. Okay, so you don't want the movement to be too slow. You want it dynamic. Now we're going to go into a dumbbell squat. Alright? So again, the front squat with the Olympic bar is an advanced exercise, but we'll also call a dumbbell squat an advanced exercise. Okay? Now we're using light dumbbells, but of course you can take heavier in this exercise. We're working not just the front of the legs, like we were doing with the front squat, but the whole of the legs now. Front of the legs, back of the leg, glutes, hamstrings, and core. Okay? We use the bench as the marker for the depth. Same again, sit down slowly, push the bum back, hold it there. Strong spinal column, eyes looking straight forward, good grip of the dumbbells, everything's working, drive up fast. There we go, strong posture, upright, upright. So, coming down slowly, breathing in, activate this, go down slowly, activate this, good, hold, drive up fast. Perfect, strong posture, nice, good breathing. 2 more reps, coming down slow. Push the bum back, sit down, stand up. Very good. So you see, I'm always looking at my visual automatically. So you saw me looking here at the mirrors because I want to see the angle as he goes down. Go down slowly. I want to see the angle of the back. If I stand here, I can't see the angle perfectly. I could just see it from the back side. But I want to see also from the side view. That's why I engage the mirrors. Okay? Again, verbal. Breathing is working. Okay? Verbal instruction. Physical instruction. Okay? All the body instructions. I hear the breathing. Okay? And like I said, visual, visual. Great exercise for building leg power and core stability. Dumbbells are a great piece of equipment. That's why I like to use them a lot. So like you saw earlier, we use them for the step up, we use it for the squat. Now we're going to use it for the lunges. Okay? So it's a dumbbell lunge. Again, more dynamic than a static lunge with just the body weight with added resistance. Okay? So it's going to be one with movement. So he's going to step out with the left leg and step back powerfully with the left leg. Okay? Not static up and down. So step forward, step back. So breathing in, come down with the left leg, back posture. Breathe out, step back fast. Good. Again, breathe in, come down slowly. Breathe out, come back fast. Okay. To make it more dynamic, breathe in, come down slowly. When you breathe out now, lift the leg back. Lift it back. Up. Not lift it up. You understand me?
No.
Okay. So, what he did now was like what we call the advanced stage 1 basic. I'll use this as an advanced stage 1 intermediate. Lift back. You get it?
Yeah.
So you drive off the floor. Okay? So go again. Coming down. Hold in. Posture. Posture. Now lift back. So, okay. What does that do? Activates the hamstring muscles, the back of the leg, to pull off the ground explosively, rather than dragging back. So we show you the two options. Step forward, do the first one. Okay, posture again, and come back. See? It's more like a drag back. Foot hardly comes off the floor. Second option, more powerful, more explosive, more dynamic, more intense, and lift. Okay. See, it's a more explosive movement coming backwards there. Okay? So dumbbell lunges, again, use the version of the exercise that is more suitable for your athlete. Don't think, okay, this exercise is more powerful, so I'm going to do it. But if the athlete is not ready, start from their level, then build up. Okay? So the dumbbell lunge, and of course, anytime you do anything with a single leg movement first, you must always change sides. So it must be equal sets, equal reps. So when it's step up with one leg, if you're doing 10, you must do 10 on the other side. With the lunges, if it's 10 with the left leg, it must be 10 on the right leg. If it's 2 sets of 10 on the left, it must be 2 sets of 10 on the right. So it's equally balanced. Okay? Great exercise for building core stability, leg power, explosivity, and dynamic. And again, working the central nervous system because there's many elements of exercise in one exercise.
Give me the bass.